Great social movements almost always start small, often becoming much larger than their founders ever imagined. In the East End of London in 1865, William and Catherine Booth entered into the world of social and spiritual service when they observed growing problems of pollution and poverty plaguing the city. The Booths knew that they had to help and brought the life-giving message of Jesus Christ along with food, shelter, and compassion. Under their leadership, a movement began to grow, as did their ministry, recognizing that physical, emotional, social, and spiritual restoration go hand in hand. Since 1865, the Salvation Army has grown to serve in over 130 countries across the world, impacting over 25 million people each year in the United States. This service looks different all over the world based on the needs of each community. But in the United States, McDonald's restaurant founder Ray Kroc took notice of the Salvation Army and became a supporter of their efforts. Following Ray's passing, his widow, Joan Kroc, asked the Salvation Army to work with her to address the challenges she observed in many parts of her hometown of San Diego.
We can help bring our city together by declaring our love to all of its children and show them the faith that we have in their future.
Much like William Booth, Joan Kroc saw a need in her community and was compelled to do something about it. So moved by the great work being done in San Diego, Mrs. Kroc gifted $1.5 billion to the Salvation Army to fund the construction and operation of community centers all around the United States.
In Camden, to build a beacon of hope, we first needed to transform the land. We had to move 300,000 cubic yards of dirt, dingy, grimy dirt, and replace it with clean earth for community use. What was once a landfill is now a place of change. This radical change and monumental work allows us to transform lives, as we are called to do in the spirit of William Booth's vision. We are so thankful to Mrs. Kroc and our donors, just like so many of you, to realize the dream of transforming lives, one person, one family at a time.
Since the opening of the San Diego Kroc Center in 2002, 26 Ray and Joan Kroc Core Community Centers have opened their doors to underserved communities in places like Chicago, Philadelphia, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Memphis, and Camden. At the heart of every Kroc Center, there is still the same motivation behind William Booth's original mission when he started the Salvation Army: to seek and save the lost.
The vision of the Camden Kroc Center is all about transformation. We're here to impact, to reach Camden, to reach families, to reach kids, to reach every neighborhood in Camden, that we want to get behind families, behind people to find their goals for their physical well-being, their emotional and their spiritual well-being, and we want to be a force to help bring about transformation in their life. Sometimes that means that someone's raising their hand because they need food, they need to put something on their plate. Other times it's a parent that needs help getting a toy underneath their Christmas tree for their kids. Whatever the need, the Salvation Army is there to serve with no discrimination and to do everything that we can to do the most good.
With this mission and Mrs. Kroc's dream of bringing opportunity to children and families around the country, the Salvation Army has been fulfilling its duty to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ and meet human needs in His name without discrimination since 1865. Today, thanks to Joan Kroc's generosity, Salvation Army officers, employees, donors, and volunteers serve as beacons of light and agents of change to create a place where opportunity meets potential. Together, we partner with you, striving towards Camden's transformation in body, soul, and spirit. At the Salvation Army Camden Kroc Center, all are welcome, and have a place here for community, worship, and engagement. Together, we can shine our light onto thousands in the Camden community. One of those lives might even be yours.